Welcome to Islands of Adventure. I've just been in the other park and it didn't take very long to get around because it's quite quiet. So let's see how we get on in here. I suspect this part's going to be the one that's harder to get around. So yeah, Carly's never been on VelociCoaster, so that's an absolute must. She's also never been on Hagrid's. That's another must. Typically the two rides with the biggest queue and no express pass. Well, actually, that's a lie. VelociCoaster now does have express pass, but I'm not paying 180 bucks just for one ride. And they don't do a single shot, which is a little weird. So let's enjoy the park, see what's what, and hopefully get on those two rides. So this area might be up for a bit of a refit because they've shut down the show, they've shut down everything, and all that's left is Mythos restaurant. So a whole area just for a restaurant seems a little bit much. So I suspect this is earmarked for something bigger, because obviously that guy over there is shut. It is no more. So just a giant building that's doing nothing. Wonder what's next. Okay, so VelociCoaster, not VelociCoaster, that's the next one. Hagrid's, fantastic ride. Didn't know we walked in the single rider queue, and it took longer than the normal queue. Maybe don't do that. So there is a sign for single riders, but not if you go around the side of that umbrella. Then there's not. It should be above the doorways, not at the front of it. That's really stupid. So we ended up, as I said, in single rider, and it took longer than the normal queue. So that wasn't great. But I think now VelociCoaster. Let's see.
Attention all Jurassic World personnel, there are now 3 raptors running in the paddock. Once again, there are 3 raptors running in the paddock.
That's VelociCoaster added to the list then. Broke down a couple of times in the queue, but I don't know if it was actually a real breakdown or if it was just them putting extra trains on. Fantastic ride, that is absolutely spectacular. Has everything in it. Definitely my favourite in the park, possibly my favourite in Florida. Partner not so much. She appreciated the ride, but I think it was just pushing our limits. So it is spectacular, absolutely fantastic. So we've done the big guys. Park shuts in an hour and a half, so I don't know how much. We'll try and get on a couple of little things, but I think it might be coming back for part 2. Just off the Harry Potter castle thing. It's quite a good ride. If you don't want me to spoil the magic, skip ahead to whatever timestamp I'm about to put on the screen. Because you see a bunch of cars going along, like these rows of seats going along the wall. You're basically on a massive robotic arm that's spinning you around. I was on the edge, I could see everything, and then there's various places where you go into these dome screens and you're getting flung about, but those dome screens are moving along with you. Very, very, very clever technology, very well done. Not good if you're motion sick though. Maybe give that one a miss. But that was walk on. It said 25 minutes. It probably took us about 10 minutes to walk through an empty queue, but then it was straight on to the right. So definitely feels like things are nice and quiet. We've got dinner in an hour, so we'll maybe squeeze a couple of quickies in. Let's see. and they've taken the 3D off that. Not gonna lie, it's just as bad without 3D as it is with 3D. Far too many screens, it's take it or leave it. It was maybe 10 minutes. I mean, most of that was walking through the queue. So when the queues are that small, kind of rude not to, but I would not be waiting for that. Definitely not worth it. It is almost time for our dinner reservation, so I've still got half the part to do. So with a little bit of editing magic, I'm going to make it daylight. That's better. Right, now that it's daytime, let's see if we can get the rest of these rides in that we missed yesterday.
We're all going to want to keep our hands, our arms, our heads, our small children away from the mouth of the Velociraptor. Cool?
It's Velociraptor.
Okay, Blue, young lady, I thought that we were going to calm down. No. Blue? Hey, on me, come on out. Good girl. Okay, now you go say hi. No, leave Jay alone. Leave Jay, go tell him hi. Hey, look at me, on me. We're going to calm down now, okay? Good girl, we're going to calm down, and we're going to focus. Focus, Blue. Good girl. All right, are we ready? Please be ready. Hi. Just what? You don't want to help him out? There's safety in numbers. No? Okay, Coaster Dad, you're going to just wave over here. Yeah. Here I am having an awesome time in mortal danger. This is awesome. Could you wave goodbye forever to your friend over here? And wave goodbye to that Velociraptor. Raptor. No! Okay, get out of there!
The Ultrasaurs in this movie are among the largest creatures ever to walk the earth. Yet despite their awesome size, these gentle giants pose no threat to us. Tails protect themselves from savage predators of their native period.
You are entering the Raptor containment area. Please, stay seated. We'll grab your boat in the receiving dock ahead. Do not get out of the boat.
Well, that's bizarre. I've just done Jurassic River Adventure, and I'm dry. That never happens. That massive splash there usually gets you absolutely drenched, but somehow I'm still dry. That's Spider-Man done. That is nearly identical to Transformers, same ride vehicle, same concept, same effects, etc. Ironically, we got wetter on that ride than we did on the Jurassic Riverboat ride. Go figure. It's a great ride, but Universal's got a bit of a problem. Some of this stuff is very, very dated, and it's starting to show. And obviously they've got Marvel in a very cartoon style. Marvel's now owned by Disney. Disney aren't allowed to put any Marvel stuff in that's already here. They've got the license, unless they close a ride. So there's going to come a point where you start to see things disappear, because if they closed Spider-Man to refit it, they have to change it. It can't be Spider-Man anymore. So they've got to run these attractions till as long as they can, and then they're going to lose the Marvel IP. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in the future, because they're going to have to shut everything in one go. So I just did that, the Hulk. I did single rider because it's a 45-minute queue and I was on my own, so that was like less than 5 minutes single rider, which is fantastic. It's a good ride. It's been retracked already, and it is still an absolute headbanger. Still an absolute headbanger. I know B&M love their over-shoulder restraints, but that bad boy really needs some lap bars. That would make that so much more comfortable. But another one done. Just had another shot on VelociCoaster. Their ride had gone down, and I was planning on doing single rider. When it came back, they didn't open single rider immediately because apparently it was backed up. I did the normal queue. It was only 35-40 minutes, and I waited for front row, and oh my god, that is a front row coaster. That thing is fantastic. Cannot rate that high enough. Spectacular coaster. Yep, get on it. Got to do that. So that brings my day to an end. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button. Help me hit 10k and smash that subscribe button as well. I've been Chris. You've been watching Coaster Dad. See you in the next one.